It turns out, a few hours ago, York secretly gathered the Seraphim together, and she told them that the world government wants to destroy both Vegapunk and her. This made her angry, so she wants the Seraphim to help her with this task. And she locked down the defense system of this laboratory. York ordered the Seraphim to kill everyone here. But, to prevent them from realizing she is the traitor, York ordered Snake to petrify her first, and she planned everything for the Seraphim. Meanwhile, Sentomaru ordered the pacifistas to assist Vegapunk. All the residents are afraid and leaving the island. On Kid's side, he is very excited, because this time he decided to fight Shank. They think they can defeat another emperor, which made them very happy. Suddenly, Shank's crew members appeared. They said that Kid would never have a chance to defeat their captain, which made Kid furious. It turns out they are all pirates allied with Shank, and they are preventing Kid from coming ashore. Killer realizes they are all famous pirates in the world, so he advises Kid not to underestimate them. At this moment, Shank has prepared to meet Kid. He saw everyone stopping Kid, so he ordered them to retreat, because Shank didn't want anyone to get hurt, but the crew members said they wouldn't let anyone touch their captain. Suddenly, others also ran over, because they want to fight alongside Shank. This made Dory and Brogy very happy. Now, everyone wants to go with Shank, but Shank refused them, because he will go somewhere else. So, Shank began to step onto the ship, but he instructed everyone to take care of themselves. At this moment, Lucky said he would help Shank defeat Kid, but Shank warned that Kid is wanted with a bounty of 3 billion berries, so he couldn't underestimate Kid. Suddenly, Shank asked about the latest news of Blackbeard, because he had left his base. Shank thought Blackbeard would appear in the Wano battle. On Kid's side, he used his devil fruit power, and he pulled all metal towards himself. He created a gigantic cannon, surprising Shank's allies, because their ship was also being pulled towards Kid. So, Kid prepared to shoot them. Shanks then used observation hockey to see the future, and he saw Kid firing a powerful laser beam, causing Shank's allied ships to be destroyed. To force Shank to appear and meet him, Shank immediately realized that everyone was in danger, making him worried. So, Shank immediately took action, and he swiftly sailed to Kid's location. While Kid was preparing to fire a powerful laser beam, suddenly, he felt the conqueror's hockey of Shanks. Then, Shank appeared and attacked Kid. This caused Kid's giant cannon to break, and Kid was knocked away by Shanks, leaving him severely injured, although Killer helped Kid block that attack. He saw Shank. Kid remembered earlier when he was very confident talking to Killer, that he would obtain the final poneglyph, and he would definitely become the Pirate King, because Kid believed that Kaido, Big Mom, and Shank were just outdated figures, so he was determined to defeat them. Unexpectedly, when facing Shank, Kid's ambition vanished, because he was defeated by Shank with just one blow. Even Killer was also defeated. Seeing Shank approach, Kid's crew members pleaded for him, and they handed over their copy of the poneglyph to Shank. They only hoped he would spare them. They saw the power of the Red Hair Pirates, causing everyone to fear. Suddenly, Shank departed, but they saw Dory and Brogy preparing to attack them. So, both of them unleashed a very powerful combined attack, which split Kid's ship in half. This caused Kid to fall into the sea. Thus, Kid's pirate crew was defeated by Yonko Shank. At this moment, Perona had infiltrated the Blackbeard pirates' prison in Hachinosu. This surprised the guards. They didn't understand how Perona could have sneaked in, so she used her devil fruit powers to attack them, causing them to lose all their will. So, Perona obtained their keys. Meanwhile, Kobe was trying to train. Even though he was imprisoned, suddenly, Perona saw Kobe, and she recognized that Kobe was a marine captain. This made her laugh, because Kobe was also imprisoned here. So, Perona made a proposal to Kobe. She would rescue him, in exchange for Kobe helping her save Moria. This surprised Kobe, as Moria was also imprisoned here. This made Kobe hesitant, as he was a marine but had to rescue a pirate. At this moment, Blackbeard's subordinates received a notification. Kobe had escaped, making them eager to capture him. It turned out that the Cross Guild had put a bounty of 500 million berries on Kobe, which thrilled the bounty hunters, so they went after Kobe. At this moment, Kobe had rescued many other prisoners. Thus, they were very grateful to Kobe, because Kobe was helping them escape from slavery. At this time, Pizarro was watching Kobe through the eyes of a skull statue. It turned out he was one of Blackbeard's commanders, so he discovered Kobe and the others. Pizarro then ordered his subordinates to capture Kobe alive. This made everyone anxious, as they felt they didn't have the strength to escape, but Kobe encouraged them not to give up hope. and he decided to act as bait, to help everyone escape, so Kobe ran away, making everyone very grateful to him. At this moment, Shiryu was also observing Kobe. He didn't understand why Pizarro didn't capture Kobe himself. It turned out that Pizarro had eaten the Shima fruit, which allowed him to merge with the island. Pizarro explained that, when he moved, many things on the island would collapse. Suddenly, Vasco Shot also arrived. It turned out he had eaten the Gabu fruit, which made him a liquor human. So, Pizarro warned him not to participate, as he would cause the entire town to catch fire. That would make Captain Teach complain. But, Vasco Shot was determined to go after Kobe, because he believed he would do a better job than Wolf. It turned out Wolf had eaten the huge fruit, which made him a gigantification human. At this moment, Kobe was still trying to run as fast as he could, but he was spotted by a woman. This delighted her, because capturing Kobe would bring them a lot of money. Thus, they chased after Kobe, while Kobe was trying to buy time for everyone, so they could escape the island. At this moment, Kobe recalled when he was first captured by Blackbeard. Blackbeard told Kobe, "I will turn this island into an official nation." This delighted him and his subordinates, and he would name it the Blackbeard Kingdom. But Kobe said he couldn't do that, because he would turn it into a criminal kingdom. However, Blackbeard said he would use Kobe's life to negotiate with the world government. Suddenly, Kobe told him he was a member of Sword, which surprised Aokiji, but Blackbeard didn't know what Sword was. Suddenly, Aokiji told Blackbeard to forego the negotiation, because Kobe was a member of Sword. Although he was a Marine, he had abandoned Marine rules. This meant he had resigned and no longer worked directly for the Marines. Therefore, the Marines and the world government would not care about him. This delighted Blackbeard, because Kobe dared to confront him. However, Blackbeard decided not to change his plan, because even though Kobe was a member of Sword, he was still a hero. So, Blackbeard was sure the world government wouldn't be able to ignore him. At this moment, Kobe was still being chased, so he decided to go rescue Moria. Suddenly, Kobe heard Marines attacking the harbor. It turned out there were 3 Marine soldiers attacking here. Even bullets had no effect on them, which amazed the pirates. Thus, the pirates attacked these Marine soldiers. Surprisingly, his body immediately recovered. On another side, a girl was using a whip to strike the houses, causing them to move like pets. It turned out she was Kujaku, and she had eaten the whip fruit. At this moment, Kobe was surrounded by pirates, which made him worried. But outside the island, Garp and his fleet had arrived, because he was determined to rescue Kobe. While Kobe was surrounded by pirates, he didn't know how to escape, because Kobe's hands and feet were shackled, which delighted the pirates, because Kobe's bounty was very high. When they shot at him, suddenly their bullets turned into flowers. This amazed the pirates. They realized this was similar to Vegapunk's experiments, which earned him the Nobel Peace Prize. They didn't know who did this. It turned out that his teammates had come to rescue him. Kobe recognized her as Hibari. She told Kobe that it was flower bullets that made flowers bloom from gunpowder. This prevented the enemies from using their weapons. But Hibari blushed when she saw Kobe. At this moment, Marine Rear Admiral named Prince was observing everything. He realized that Kobe was safe, so their mission had been accomplished. It turned out he was a clay human, which allowed him to create and control clay, while Prince's 3 clay puppets were holding the pirates in place, causing them to worry because these clay puppets could not be destroyed. Thus, they fell into Prince's trap. It turned out that Kujaku had controlled the houses to move close together, surrounding the pirates. At this moment, Toshigi informed Garp. Prince said that everything was ready. This pleased Garp very much, so he jumped up and landed a powerful punch on the ship, causing the ship to fly toward the island at high speed. Meanwhile, Kobe realized that everyone had come here to rescue him, which made him very happy and grateful to Hibari. This made her continue to blush. Suddenly, Kobe realized that the pirates were terrified. It turned out they saw Garp's ship flying toward them. This shocked them, as they couldn't understand why a marine ship was flying through the sky. But when they saw the person standing on the ship's bow, it terrified them, because he was the marine hero. Garp shouted, "I'm here to rescue you, Kobe." It surprised Kobe. While the pirates were extremely frightened, Garp released his Conqueror's Haki and jumped up. He concentrated his Conqueror's Haki into his fist. Meanwhile, Kobe didn't understand why Garp came to rescue him. So, Garp said to Kobe, "Because you are the future of the Marines, and you are my beloved student." Then, Garp unleashed his Galaxy Impact move. Unexpectedly, his punch created a massive explosion, destroying the entire town, causing causing the pirates and Kobe to be blown away. At this moment, Garp's ship was also falling. Fortunately, Prince quickly created clay to stop the ship, thus, Garp defeated all the pirates here, leaving Kobe and Hibari astonished, because Garp had destroyed the entire town with just one punch. While the pirates still refused to give up and wanted to fight Garp, but the Marines immediately surrounded them, and they forced them to surrender. At this moment, Garp was still not satisfied with the outcome, because he had been a bit lenient, causing the pirates to be irritated, since he had destroyed the entire place. Suddenly, Garp saw Kapi, which made everyone feel relieved, because Kapi was still okay. It made Helmeppo cry, while Prince felt uncomfortable, because Garp called Kapi the future of the Marines. So, he would bring Kapi down. At this moment, everyone was very happy, because they were able to bring Kapi back home, making Kapi happy, because everyone had come to rescue him. Meanwhile, Garp didn't understand why the shackles hadn't been removed yet. Hibari said that they couldn't remove the shackles. Suddenly, Hibari was frozen, causing Garp and Kapi to be surprised. Fortunately, Kapi managed to catch her. It turned out that Aokiji had appeared, causing everyone to be surprised. So, Kapi asked Aokiji to melt the ice for Hibari. Suddenly, the pirates called Aokiji their captain. Thus, Garp realized that Aokiji wouldn't easily undo his abilities. It turned out that after the battle between Akainu and Aokiji 2 years ago, to compete for the position of fleet admiral, but Aokiji failed, so he decided to leave the Marines. Sometime later, Aokiji arrived at Blackbeard's territory, and he froze both the town and Blackbeard's subordinates, making him furious and search for Aokiji. At this moment, Blackbeard forced him to nullify his devil fruit power. When Blackbeard was about to attack Aokiji, he advised Blackbeard not to use his devil fruit powers, otherwise, he would shatter Blackbeard's subordinates. That's all for today's video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel to support Oni-chan in the next videos. Thank you for watching. Love you always.